Let's talk about something that affects every single one of us. What if our constant search for happiness is actually the very thing that's stopping us from being happy? Today, we're going to dive into how we can find that joy, not somewhere off in the future, but right here, in the small moments of the everyday. Okay, be honest. Does this sound familiar? I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I get the promotion or when I finally have more time. We all do it, right? But here's the thing. What if that when is actually a trap? A trap that keeps real happiness always just one step away. And that leads us perfectly into this idea of the happiness trap. So let's really break down this cycle of constantly postponing our own joy and figure out why it's so incredibly common. So many of us treat happiness like it's a destination, Like it's some finish line at the end of a long, hard road, always linked to a future when. But the real kicker is, as soon as we reach one milestone, our brain just moves the goalposts. It immediately sets the next one. And this turns happiness into a constant chase, instead of something we can actually experience right now. And our own minds can kind of work against us here. It's like we're hardwired to zoom in on what's missing, the next problem that needs solving, the next thing we've got to get. And because we're always looking out there, we completely lose touch with what's already good, right here in front of us. Okay, so how do we escape this trap? Well, the answer is all about a really powerful shift in perspective. It's about moving from treating happiness as a future destination to treating it as an intentional daily practice. And this is the core concept right here. Intentional well-being. It's not about just waiting around for happiness to happen to you. Nope, it's something you actively cultivate. It's not passive at all. It requires your attention, specific practices, and your energy. But the cool thing is, it's a skill you can actually build. So where do you even begin? Well, it's not with some huge, grand gesture. It's actually much simpler. It all starts by just training our attention to notice the small, quiet, nourishing moments that are already woven into our days. All those little things we so often overlook. And this brings us to the really practical heart of this idea, uncovering the incredible power that's hiding in plain sight, in the smallest, most ordinary parts of our daily lives. I mean, really think about it. That first warm sip of coffee in the morning, that genuine, spontaneous smile you get from a stranger, an unexpected laugh that just catches you by surprise. There's real science to this. Positive psychology shows that people who intentionally train their intention on these small, pleasant experiences report much higher levels of life satisfaction. How about that? And we can actively create these moments for ourselves. It can be as simple as taking just one deep, mindful breath, or slowing down to truly taste and savor a meal, instead of just rushing through it. Even just stepping outside for a minute of fresh air. These aren't just breaks, they are powerful acts of restoration. And this is exactly why these small acts are so powerful. They're not just nice things to do, they actively restore our four key types of energy: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Think about it. A single mindful breath doesn't just calm your body, it clears your mind and soothes your spirit all at once. Now, this isn't just a nice idea. There's a deeper framework behind all of this. Let's explore the science of happiness that underpins this whole new perspective. This entire approach is supported by 4 pillars. First, there's plus being, which is simply the practice of being present. Second, we have plus us, the power of sharing these good moments with other people. Third is plus discipline, and that's the conscious choice to gently bring our wandering minds back to the now. And finally, plus positive chemistry, which is understanding that these small joys aren't just feelings, they're real biological events, activating the neurotransmitters in our brain that create calm, connection, and pleasure. So when we bring all of these ideas together, we arrive at a really powerful and honestly a very simple conclusion. Happiness isn't out there somewhere waiting for us in the future. It's already here. And here's the crucial point. True well-being isn't about just one thing. It comes from integrating all 4 pillars: being, us, discipline, and positive chemistry, and then using them to keep our 4 core energies in balance. It's a holistic, interconnected system. So ultimately, the key takeaway is this: happiness is not a rare commodity. It's a constant companion waiting right beside us every single day. The only thing required is our intentional choice to actually notice it. So I'll leave you with a question to carry with you into your day. Forget about the big whens for just a moment.
What small, simple joy will you choose to intentionally notice today?